Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making hamburger casserole. Alright, I'm starting out here in my skillet. I have roughly 2 pounds of ground beef I've halfway fried. I drained off the excess grease. Now I have 1 medium onion I'm going to add in here. And guys, I'm doing everything right in this one pan because this is a multi-use pan. If you want to do this in any other pan, transfer it over to a 9x13 baking pan when it's time. I'll show you when, or I'll tell you when. Now I'm going to allow this to fry for a few minutes until those onions start to soften up and turn translucent. Right now that my ground beef is browned up, my onions are translucent, I'm going to add in, we're going to mix everything in here. Now if you do this in a 9x13 baking pan, after you mix it you want to transfer it over to a 9x13 baking pan that's been greased. I'm going to add in a can of cheddar cheese soup. This is 10.5 ounces. And like I had said, my heat is off at this point. I'm also going to add in a 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to give this a stir, get this blended together quick. And guys, these non-stick pans are really nice because you can do everything in one pan other than cook the pasta that's going in this. You just want to mix it up real quick. Get my onions off the side. Now I have 2 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes. These here are 14.5 ounces. I drained the juice off. We're going to get them in there. I have a pound of elbow macaroni. I put the directions on the box in some salt water. We're going to add that in there. You just want to get it all down in there. I have a 12-ounce pack of frozen corn. You can also use a 15-ounce can of corn drained. This I just zapped it in the microwave for a few minutes to thaw it out. Just open it up and get all that out of there. Now let me give this a stir. And as you can see, guys, this makes enough to feed an army. So if you don't have a very big family, you could freeze the leftovers and reheat them at a later date. Now before I finish stirring this up all together, and I probably should have added my spices in before I added in the pasta, but that's alright. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of granulated garlic. You could also use garlic powder, but I wouldn't use garlic salt because the canned soups have enough salt in them. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm just going to mix this all together to blend it. Now what I'm going to do, after I get this all mixed together, and I won't keep you here for that whole while I do that, I'm going to put this in a 375 degree oven for 20 minutes uncovered. After 20 minutes up, we're going to bring this out and add some cheddar cheese to it. Alright guys, this went for 20 minutes. Now I'm going to add that cheddar cheese on there. And I'm just going to add a healthy layer. See, we're probably going to go for 2.5 cups of cheese. Because it's going to get all nice and melted. And when you go to serve this up, it's going to get all gooey down into your casserole. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back in that 375 degree oven for about 10 minutes till this cheese is melted. Then this will be ready to go. Alright, this just came out of the oven. It's done. You can see how the cheese is all nice and melted. I'm going to put a little bit of dried chives on top for some color and a little bit of flavor. This is optional, guys. This is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in here and give this a try. And you can see how cheesy that is. You pick up the flavor of the Italian seasoning, you get the garlic powder, the flavor of the fire roasted tomatoes, the creaminess of the cheese. That's really good. The elbow macaroni's nice and tender. That's good, and it wasn't hard at all. Alright, there you have it. Hamburger casserole. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.